Welcome to One Night Stand Theater and our second play of In the Works, our yearly collaboration with Red Rocks Community College Playwrights. This year we're virtual, and for our next play, we're going down to the basement for a psychodrama. Our playwright says, "I wrote this play to free myself from the need to please. And honestly, I don't think it needs some deep meaning to be good or impactful, because sometimes just the experience of it makes it impactful." The play is called Love is Best Served Cold by Brooke Olson. Cast of characters: Rex, late teens, the textbook introvert, can't handle anything scary. Liz, late teens, kind of a loner, was homeschooled until high school. It's about 8 a.m. on a chilly October morning. We're in a concrete cellar with no windows. It's dimly lit and the air is musky. Some rope, chains, and a few water bottles are sitting in the corner, with a single wooden chair in the middle of the room. Rex is tied to this chair with his arms behind his back. He slowly lifts his head in a dazed state. We can hear a constant rhythmic thumping like a heartbeat.
Dad, what the, ow, my head. What happened?
We hear a door creak open and slam shut. Liz happily skips in, holding an axe behind her back.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
It's morning?
Yeah, Peruski. In fact, it's 8 a.m. on the dot.
8? Where?
Excuse me?
Where is here? I mean, where am I?
You're in my cellar, silly.
And where is that?
Don't you know what a cellar is? We're underground. The perfect place for my surprise.
What? Surprise?
If I told you, then it wouldn't be a surprise.
Then can you tell me why I'm here?
Oh, you're so full of questions. Just wait. I do have someone I'd like to introduce.
What? Who?
Her name's Lucy.
Liz takes a ballerina spin, revealing the axe. She starts stroking it and hugging it.
You see, Lucy really likes it when she gets to see my friends. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, Lucy. I'm Rex.
Lucy wants you to know it's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, no, the pleasure's all mine.
Aw, how sweet. I do think it's only fair to tell you, Lucy tends to get violent when my friends upset me. But I don't think you're in any danger at all.
No danger, not at all. My head.
You must have a bad headache. I'm sorry. Most drugs come with side effects.
Drugs? I don't remember.
Remember? Oh, you wouldn't remember them because I'm the one who gave them to you. Silly.
I guess that would explain how you got me here.
Oh, don't worry. It'll clear up soon. And then you'll be able to remember.
Mm-hmm.
My, you must be thirsty. Do you want something to drink?
Yes. Please.
Liz skips over to the water bottles, grabs one, skips back, opens it, and puts the bottle to Rex's lips. He drinks the entire thing.
Good boy.
Thank you.
Wow, you must have really wanted that water.
So, how long have I been here?
Oh, not that long. Around 38 hours.
38 hours?
Yeah, sorry about that. I may have gone a little overboard, but I'm so glad you didn't overdose. It'd be such a shame if a body like yours turned cold.
Don't you think that someone will come looking for me?
No, silly. I know your mom left on a 2-week business trip a few days ago, and you don't have any friends who care enough to look. And besides, we're surrounded by 50 miles of uncharted woods. so I'm not worried about any unexpected visitors. Oh, and by the way, don't even think that you can call someone with your phone, because Lucy took care of that.
Liz holds up a very busted up phone.
My phone.
It's just a piece of metal. It could never compare to the bond between two humans. Don't you agree?
I think that depends on the relationship.
That's not the answer I wanted.
I meant that in certain circumstances, people don't always. I guess that. I mean, spiritually speaking, it really can't.
Liz starts tapping Lucy on Rex's knees.
Careful. You might hurt yourself tripping on all of those words.
She tilts Rex's head up with Lucy.
What I meant was the relationship between us.
Right. Us.
Well, Rexy, go on.
You're that girl from school, aren't you? You sit behind me in math, right? And most of my other classes too. Even in the detention, you're always there, behind me.
What's my name, Rex?
But I hardly remember talking to you.
Think harder then!
Amy?
Liz swings Lucy, lodging her in the wooden chair between Rex's legs. Rex screams as tears roll down his face.
I'm sorry, I really don't remember.
Shut it! It's all right, Lucy. We really didn't talk that much. And besides, he is much more fun alive. I get what you're saying, but I don't want to mess up his face. And cleaning up blood is kind of a pain.
Liz leans close to Rex and yanks Lucy out. Rex flinches.
Please, don't hurt me.
Aw, I can't promise anything. Punishment is the easiest way to train someone.
Look, I get it. At school, no one cares, but to get to know the quiet kids. But I care. Please tell me your name.
I'm still hurt that you don't know it, but I guess you should know. It's Liz.
Right, you're the homeschooled girl that no one talked to. Please, I know how it feels. Being the outsider, feeling like no one cares because they all already have their own friends.
Seriously? Do you realize how hard it is to make friends when you've never been on the inside of a school? Everyone was so weirded out when they found out. Oh, you were homeschooled? Do you have any friends? Oh, how did you like it? You were homeschooled. You must be sheltered then. Ah! I've heard it all. But you didn't care. You would happily share notes with me. And you always complimented my handwriting.
Then why kidnap me? Why not get revenge on all the other kids who actually bullied you?
Because I realized if I have you, then I don't need anyone else.
Shit.
Liz puts Lucy in Rex's mouth.
Lucy doesn't like swear words. I suggest you apologize.
Right. Sorry, Lucy.
Liz takes Lucy out.
I'm sorry too. We just want you to follow the rules.
But don't you think it's only fair that you tell me what they are?
You're right, Lucy. It's much more fun as a surprise. But don't worry, we won't kill you on your first offense.
How gracious of you. What about your parents? Won't they suspect something?
Lucy told me Daddy's influence was bad. So she took care of him.
Do you always listen to Lucy?
Lucy only speaks to me. All she wants is for us, to be happy.
How does Lucy suspect we'll survive without money to get food?
Lucy and I work as a team to get money. After all, she's great at chopping off limbs.
What?
And she doesn't mind getting dirty either.
And who's your customers?
People who want wood, silly.
Oh, you're talking about trees.
But if they won't pay, Lucy takes care of them swiftly.
And we're back to paralyzing fear.
Oh, fear? Fear is so fun. Some fight in fear, others run. Fear is an all-consuming emotion. When I see someone with that fear in their eyes, the fear of death, oh, it makes me tremble.
Liz is now kneeling on the ground, shaking. She seems to be enjoying herself. The rhythmic heartbeat starts to get louder and faster.
I'm going to die.
Oh, you're not allowed to die yet. We're not done with you.
Please, I want to go home.
But you are home.
Please, somebody help me.
Liz grabs the back of Rex's head and holds Lucy up to his neck.
Are you going to stop crying, or am I going to have to cut off your tongue and sew your mouth shut?
Rex closes his mouth and tries to hold back the tears. Liz backs away.
Good. I wouldn't want to have to kiss someone without a tongue.
Please, if you let me go, I promise I won't tell anyone.
Do you take me for some sort of idiot? Well, go on. Answer me.
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I just want some fresh air. Maybe some sun.
Oh, you'll get that once you've proven your loyalty. Think of it as a reward.
Then can you tell me about the surprise you mentioned earlier?
I would love to, but I'm not ready.
But you seem like you want to. Why not just let it slip?
It's very rude to pry. Don't you agree, Lucy?
You're right, so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Aww. Maybe I am ready to give you my surprise.
Liz kneels down and picks up a plastic bag from underneath the chair. She opens it up and grabs out the bloody heart inside.
You see, it's a metaphor. I'm giving you my heart.
Liz places the heart on Rex's lamp. He squirms a bit.
What the hell? I don't want to get it off of me.
It hurts so badly that you don't want my surprise. I feel like my insides are broken. Maybe. Do you think we should break something of his, Lucy? He has broken 2 rules.
Wait, no, I didn't mean it. Please.
Shut up, and I'll make it quick.
As Liz raises Lucy, all the lights dim and a spotlight from behind them turns on, making them just silhouettes. The rhythmic heartbeat gets faster until Liz swings Lucy. At the moment of impact, everything goes out. A moment of silence. The lights flicker back on. The stage is reset, and Rex wakes up startled.
Ow. My head. What happened?
Horror washes over Rex as he hears Liz skipping down the stairs and into the cellar.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
The lights dim. The end. And that is our play. Please give a virtual round of applause for our two actors, Jack McCarthy as Rex and Aubrey Reitmair as Liz. Thanks also to Lorraine Scott, our director, and our playwright, Brooke Olson. Thank you for watching. And if you want a lesson in bad trip packing for the great outdoors, check out our next play, The Coffee Maker Campout. Goodbye.